because it feels tucked away. It feels a little secluded, but you're really close to everything. So how cool is this? I just left Publix and I ran into Tim. Shout out to Keisha and Tim. He recognized me from YouTube. I ran into Keisha a little while ago in Sam's Club, and Tim actually says he put Keisha on to me on YouTube. So thank you guys. This was so not the plan when I left home today. I just left home for a client appointment at Red Oak Ridge by Reliant Homes, a new construction community. And as I'm driving out, I'm like, all right, let me show you guys the area. So that's what we are doing. I know when somebody is thinking of moving or even relocating to another state, it's cool to see the house, but like what is around, what is in the area. So that's what today's video is going to be about. If you want to check out the Red Oak Ridge, that community, I have some videos on that, so I'll link them here. But now we're just doing a drive-through of Loganville. So it took 2 minutes. I left there at 3:25 out of the subdivision. It is now 3:27. So we're gonna say 2 minutes to get to Bay Creek Church Road, which then takes you to the main road 78. Now I'm gonna show you going towards the elementary and middle school, Loganville. We are now at the Loganville Elementary and Middle School, which is pretty much on the same, we'll say, complex. Yeah, and it's, you know, they're adjacent from each other, and it took me 2 minutes to get here. So I left at 3:27. I got here at 3:29. If you have any questions about the area, reach out to me. I not only work in this area, I live in this area, and I've lived here for years. Bought my house in 2006, moved here in 2007. I have 3 children, and all of them have attended schools. And I actually live on the Walton County side of Loganville, but I'm very experienced on the Gwinnett County side and other areas within Georgia. So reach out to me if you have questions about the area, interested in buying new construction with any builder. Check out my website. It will be listed right here, ganewhome.com, and search new construction homes right now. And if you're not looking for new construction, I can still help you find your new home in Georgia. So I'm going to give you a little more of a drive through, just circling the schools, and then I might take you out to 81, which is another nearby, I say main road. Make a left, you're going towards Loganville, Conyers, Snellville. You could make another left, get to Athens. If you make a right, then we're going out to Bethlehem, Acula, Lawrenceville, Winder. So the location of Red Oak Ridge, it's a good location. Like, you are minutes to whichever direction you want to get to. You can get to Monroe, you can get to Conyers, you can get to Athens, Snellville. Like, it's a good location. You get more land out there, and check out the finishes that Reliant builds with. And I have other videos on this channel about that. So let me get through. I'm going to thank you now for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please give this video a thumbs up if you really want to show out. Leave me a comment and I'd love to help you on your relocation, whether you are relocating to Georgia or you just want another home, you want to move up home within Georgia. I'd love to speak with you and also assist you with selling if you want to sell that starter home and then buy your next home, your dream home. All right, so have a positive, peaceful, and productive day, but keep watching. This is the middle school. And then on this side, you have the elementary school. newer schools, really nice. So elementary, and then you have your middle. So for the high school, if I would have made a left instead of making a right, and then we would have went on Bay Creek Church Road, went out to 78 and rode down maybe a minute or two, we would have came to the high school. But in the previous video, I rode that way and I pointed out the high school. Now we're gonna go out to 81, which is another road, and I'm heading to run some errands. But I may, just so you can see what's in the area. Because it feels tucked away, it feels a little secluded, but you're really close to everything. So let's go. All schools, but most importantly, Appalachia High School, for the tragedy that they experienced. I'm getting chills even as I think about it, Lord. But I just pray for your continued protection over all of these schools, whether they're in Georgia, out of Georgia. Please cover our kids. Please keep them safe. Please destroy and stop any harm or ill will that anyone has against any of our babies. And I pray for those affected by the Appalachia school shooting. Lord, let this be the last. I pray for the victims that we lost. I pray for the ones that are recovering. I pray for all of the kids to even go through such a traumatic experience. I pray for their families, but most importantly, God, just please guide us and keep our babies safe. In Jesus' name, amen. Highway 81. Like I said, make a left. I'm heading in towards Loganville, Gwinnett side. I could keep going down to Snellville, Grayson side. If I make a what was that left? So I need to make a left. If I make a right, we're going towards Bethlehem, Decula, Winder. So I did a video on this community coming up on the left years ago, and it was new construction homes for rent. And this was kind of like the beginning, Stone Creek, but since then we have seen so many pop up. And I'll give them credit, it still looks good from the exterior. It still looks nice and kept and maintained, so that's a beautiful thing. But like I tell everybody else, have your own, because I feel like those type of housings, I call those type of communities, the whole communities for rent, a setup, because it gets people comfortable and they won't pursue their homes. Most won't. All right, make a right here, and that is Meritage Homes community that they have sold out. I could have made a right there, but I'm gonna take you straight through. If I make a left right here, I'm at Bay Creek. I will pass Bay Creek Elementary. That's not on the Gwinnett side. This is other elementary for Loganville. So you're either going to Bay Creek or you're going to Loganville. If I make a right, I've done videos on Eleanor's that way, we can get to Independence that way, but now it's the city of Loganville where you go for your water bill and all that, but that used to be the old Loganville Elementary before they built what? Now on the left-hand side, it's pretty much considered downtown Loganville. This is our downtown. So you used to pay your water bill right here, but now this is the health department and they put the new one on that side. So this is the downtown. This is our green, our Loganville on the green, where they have performances. They'll have the Christmas tree over there. In here, I'm gonna ride down this main street so you can see it. Movies have been recorded here on this main street. There is a restaurant, Toasted Up, that is in here. A great brunch, lunch place that recently opened, and some other cute things. Do not enter, so I will not do that. So we're gonna go this way. Over there it says Grooving on the Green, so you can see what shows and performances that they'll have coming. There's no shortage of churches in Loganville, so I'm passing a United Methodist Church. Shout out to Elevation Point, but how about we are getting a rooftop? Come on, Loganville. Yes, we are tacos and beer. Yes, let our downtown look nice. There's a restaurant I was telling you about. Check them out. Dope. I know I have a reel, but look at this. Like, this is fancy. This is fancy. Like, they have really tried to preserve Loganville, which I appreciate, but then we also need to come up. Established in, it was at 1887. Quick story. Right here is where I got my real estate license back in 2011. It's now a church, but it used to be Barney Fletcher. So we are at Atlanta Highway. We are at 78. Walgreens, CVS, everything's around here. I'm gonna shout out to this tire dock right here. They're very integral part of the community. I say integral, they've been a staple ever since I moved here. And they always have, I always say a little prayer. They always, you know, have, if somebody passes, it will be there. And then you have this plaza right here. I heard Miss Dots has, Miss Dots Diner has a little cute lunch spot. I haven't been in there yet. I need to go in there for some like chicken and dumplings or something. But there you have Walgreens, CVS. There is a outdoor, like almost like a food truck, but it's not a food truck, but it's a cute little spot over there. And then you go that way, you have Kroger, dealership, all that. And we're gonna continue this way, and we're gonna have Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, TJ Maxx, Dick's Sporting Goods, and a bunch of other smaller shops. Plaza to the left, you have TJ Maxx, Sally's, Mattress Choice, but check out Camille's Cuisine. And also you have Five Guys. So I'm still running errands, but I'm trying to let you see as much of Loganville as I can. I did a short the other day. If we're not connected on socials, let's connect. And it was on edible education, which is a take your kids there. Your kids can learn, get cooking classes, you can have parties, you can have you know, things like that. So check out them. They are I feel like a hidden gem. Hobby Lobby to my right. And then other food places. We're going this way. Edible Education is in that plaza. And now I'm headed back towards the Walton side. If I would have made a right, I would have been headed more into Grayson and Snellville. Just trying to give you an idea. Let me know if there's something that you want me to tour or give you a better idea. How cool is this? I just left Publix and I ran into Tim. Shout out to Keisha and Tim. He recognized me from YouTube. I ran into Keisha a little while ago in Sam's Club, and Tim actually says he put Keisha onto me on YouTube. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for the support, and thank you for saying something. That is so dope. You know, sometimes it feels like you out here working and you're just not seeing, you know, the results, the fruits of your labor. So for people to, you know, recognize me and say they watch my video, that's a dope thing. So if you ever see me out, please say something. Either I may look like I'm just on a mission, but please say something. I love it. I love it. Tim said him and Keisha have been in Georgia about 2 years now, and they've been watching me. They moved. They already had an agent, so I was not their agent, but they say definitely the next time when they're ready for that next house, I am the one. But I still appreciate their support nevertheless. And yeah, they relocated from New York. I have helped so many people relocate from New York. I don't know if we have like some kind of connection because I was born and lived in New York until I was 14, but yeah, I love helping people relocate. I'm gonna put on this screen some of the people that I have helped relocate from New York. So if that is you,